Are you thinking about telling the narcissist that they're a narcissist? Don't do it. Do this instead. Hey there, I'm Rebecca Zung, and I'm a narcissist negotiation expert. I am a lawyer, and I have also dealt with narcissists in my life, a couple of them very close to me, and I know narcissists firsthand. Unfortunately, I've learned the hard way, and I'm here to teach you. I'm here to tell you. I'm here to show you. I have resources. And I want you to have the benefit of what I have learned. So, if you are so ready to shift that power dynamic and actually be on the offensive instead of the defensive, I invite you to subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. Okay, so I know you feel like saying, oh my God, you are such a narcissist. But I'm telling you what, anything that you tell them, anything you plant in your brain, they're going to turn around and they're going to say, that's what you are. That's what you're going to become. They love to project onto you what you call them. They love to project and deflect. Not only are they going to start calling you that, they're going to tell everybody that that's what you are. They're going to go on this tirade. They're going to gaslight you, manipulate you. They're going to come after you on it. They're going to have a full on meltdown because they have no sense of self. They are extremely sensitive. You know how they are. They love to dish it out, but they can't take it. You know that old saying. That's them, like on steroids. So they will, go after you. They have that narcissistic injury. So when they get triggered, they're definitely going to have that narcissistic rage come flying out and will come crazily after you or go after everybody else. And you know how they are. I mean, you're either for them or against them. And if you are against them, then you become public enemy number one. And for narcissists, everything is black and white. You're either wonderful or you're horrible. They either love you or they hate you. And once they start to lose control, it can get really bad. And by the way, if you want to know what the signs are that a narcissist is starting to lose control, I recommend that you check out my video on that topic. All right. So once they start to realize, by the way, that you're calling them names, then they start to think, oh my God, they're on to me. And now they're going to start to go into that maybe discard phase. And that's when you start to see the birth of the smear campaign. That's when they start to line up their flying monkeys and they go start telling their friends. And, it's not going to end well for you. At no point, by the way, will they ever go, you know what? Maybe you're right. That self-reflection, oh, maybe I have been too hard on you. Maybe I didn't treat you the way that I should. That's not going to happen. So it's just wasted effort, wasted breath for you. You're not going to have that closure. You're not going to get that apology, not the real one, not the one that you think that you want. So you're not going to get that. So here's what you should do instead. Okay. These are actually techniques that'll get you what you want, which is so much better anyway, right? Especially when you're going to negotiate with them, which is what I teach. Okay. So focus on the end game. That's really the important part. I know it would be great to get them to say, I'm sorry, to actually have them feel remorse, to actually have them self-reflect and feel what they did to you. It ain't going to happen. So you need to focus on the end game. What is it that you want other than that? Other than having a lobotomy and having them, replant into a different person. So, money, is it your children? Is it, what do you need to have your situation resolved. Focus on that, create your vision, create your outcome. What is it that you need? And focus on that. If it's a negotiation, ask for more than you want, back into getting less than that, throw them off the scent of what you actually want. If you tell them exactly what you want, then they're certainly not going to give that to you. And by the way, if you think that you're going to say, oh, look at me, I'm going to be nice, I'm going to give you your retirement plan, and then have them think that you're giving them some sort of capital, and they're going to think that, recognize that and acknowledge that and think that you're being nice. And no, they're not. They're just going to take that, and that's going to be gone, and they're going to expect more. So you don't give up your leverage, by the way, especially at the beginning. You hold on to it and potentially use it down the road when you might need it. And if you're trying to get them to do something, maybe what you want to do is something that I call narcissistic bartering. You fluff up their ego to get them to do something that you want them to do. Like, oh, can you take care of the books, mow the lawn? You're so much better at it than I am, or you're so much smarter than I am, or you're so much better at painting. Whatever it is, you fluff up their ego so that you can get them to do something. And you make sure that you don't have any sort of tone in your voice, no sort of sarcastic tone. You make sure that you're very careful not to say anything about your abilities or that you're good in any way, because they don't want to hear about that. This is giving them something that they desperately need, which is adulation, that narcissistic supply. The narcissist is driven by one thing and one thing only, and that is narcissistic supply. And so if you want to get something from them, you have to give them something. So these are all things that you can do instead of calling them out and saying, hey, you're a narcissist. Because by doing that, you're honestly just cutting off your nose to spite your face, and it will come back at you. It will come back to bite you. It will not serve you. It will not get you what you want. It's not even going to get you any kind of satisfaction. It will, in fact, hurt you way more than it will serve you. So instead, use these other techniques that I just gave you, especially if you are going to negotiate with them, because that will get you further down the road of where you want to go. And just remember to keep your vibrational energy high, keep your mind where you want it to be, create those boundaries, keep your vision, stay where you want to go. Join my free private Facebook group, because there's a place where you can go. Join my Narc Slayer Club. Go to Slayer Negotiation /join the club. Come join my club and get my free Crush My Negotiation prep worksheet. You can do that. There's so many things that you can do to keep your mind focused on where you want to be focused, so that you don't fall down into that pattern of being sucked back in by that narcissist. Okay. So there's so many things that you can do instead. Focus on the end game, right? So put that in the comments. I'm focusing on the end game. Okay. All right. If you like this video, give it a like, give it a share, and make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. I'm Rebecca Zung. I am so glad that you stopped by today. Remember, today is a great day to start negotiating your best life. I've seen you guys write in the comments saying, I'm negotiating my best life, and I love to see that. So, and I will see you in the next video.